Fortuna Silver is a little-known silver miner that operates in Peru and Mexico. It is seeing 40% revenue growth each year and is expected to triple its silver production and double its revenue by 2014. How are you going to do this? How are you going to have this explosive growth?
Based on existing reserves and mine plans that we're currently executing, both in Peru and Mexico, we are projecting sustained silver production growth over the next 18 to 24 months, taking our current production of 2.4 million ounces of silver plus some 10,000 ounces of gold to over 5 million ounces of silver and 26,000 ounces of gold a year within the next 24 months. No?
Now, you currently don't have any debt, but are you expecting any sort of big ramp up or more mining that you have to deal with?
This year we have a large capital budget for a company of our size. We have a budget of $70 million. Mainly allocated to mine expansions both in Peru and Mexico and aggressive exploration. Now, we are always looking for new business opportunities. We have a strong regional focus on Latin America. So, if acquisition opportunities come, we'll be prompt to move on that. And if that requires funding, we'll then access the market or the equity or the debt market.
What kind of acquisition would you be looking at? Are you looking at properties or smaller companies, and what are the qualifications you'd be looking at?
Well, first, silver must be a strong component of revenue. No, we're hunting in Latin America for opportunities, and our sweet spot, if you will, is post-discovery, pre-development stage opportunities where we can deploy our capital and our expertise as mine builders and operators. No?
So that would definitely require some sort of equity offering, but in terms of the cash you have on hand, are you looking at any kind of buybacks, though, or any sort of dividends to attract investors?
Not today. Next year we're going to look into it. Certainly something that we're going to revisit next year. No?
And the reason why I ask is that your stock was up 15% in 2011 compared to the silver price down 10%. Analysts have 5 buy ratings on your stock, and their average price target, it represents about 36% upside from where your shares are now. But your volume isn't really reflecting strong investor interest. So what are you going to do to try and woo investors?
We're listing in the New York Stock Exchange, the premier market, securities market in the world, is one of these steps to increase our exposure. We have a very concrete growth ahead of us based on reserves and mine plans that we're currently executing. So, the company is well posed to capitalize on all of these opportunities. It was the right time to list in New York because of that, to increase our exposure to North American institutions and to the world in general. No?
Thank you so much, Jorge. I really appreciate it. So Fortuna Mines, a ticker FSM on the New York Stock Exchange, one of the fastest growing silver miners out there.